Hey there, my scared squad. I hope you all have been doing well. I just wanted to have a proper chat on YouTube since I did do a live stream on Instagram, and most of you know that's where I spend most of my time, social media wise. So if you guys ever want to chat, more personally or one on one, that's the best way to get a hold of me. I always answer my DMs on there, so just to let you know. Anyway, it's been about a week since I posted a video, and I just wanted to apologize and just let you know why. This month and next month are very difficult for me because my cousin passed away from a drug overdose, and it's just been like messing with me, all around, like with school and like socially with my friends and with you guys and stuff and creatively. So I've sat down a couple times to record a video and I just couldn't get into it. He was not only my closest family member, but also my best friend, and he's the one I called whenever I needed help or advice or just wanted to talk. Losing him just left a giant hole in me, and I hope that none of you guys ever have to feel this type of pain or go through this. And I know that's probably impossible, but I just really hope that you guys don't have to feel this way. I'm really lucky to be able to listen to his music and his legacy that he left behind. He sang for a band called Scary Kids Scaring Kids, and that's where the channel gets its name from his band. And anyway, thank you guys for all being here for me, and thank you for all of your kind words from the stream. I also just wanted to let you know I'm thinking of doing a special stream on Instagram, and I have a surprise for you guys. So I'll announce when that will be on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. And just FYI, my Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, they're all Scared Kid Nancy, no spaces. One last thing, I was going to ask you all to go check out my cousin's band, and I'll leave a link to his video. He's a singer, so I'll leave a link to one of his music videos in the description at the end of this video if you guys want to check this out. So yeah, thank you guys so much for all your patience and just for, hearing me out and listening to what I had to say. And I just wanted to say that I always wanted to let you guys know what's going on. That's why I always tell you, like when I have school stuff that's getting in the way, but I always want to make YouTube and you guys a priority. So I just want you guys to know what's going on. Pardon me. I just want you guys to know what's going on in my life. If I just go off the chart, it's not fair to you guys. So I'm just letting you know why I'm not really posting a lot. And then on top of everything, I broke my phone too, so that's why I haven't been on Instagram either. But anyways, love you guys, and hope you enjoy this little story. Young and naive, I couldn't believe that this happy and wholesome chappie would ever deceive a boy such as me. He wanted me to be happy. "Follow me," he said, as he ushered ahead. Through the open door, "There's ice cream for you. Every flavor, it's true. I know you won't be a bore." Jumping with glee, I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. So I followed my friend down the hall to the end, where I received a great big clout. As I came to, between me and you, the world just didn't seem right. And by that I mean that the entire scene was upside down all right. From a meat hook I hung, for help I sung, "Please, get me down from here." A voice did reply, with a heave and a sigh, "I'm afraid your end is here." As the footsteps drew near, I let loose a tear, as I desperately tried to plea, but with a hiss and the hack, the world turned black, as he slashed, and life left from me. Simon says, "Stand up." They did. Simon says, "Look to your left." They followed. Simon says, "Say hello." A chorus of heavily muffled, hoarse, clashing voices in both tone and timbre pierced the stuffy atmosphere. "Run!" A young man, barely having reached the age of 16, broke free from the group of 12, trying to flee. His hands were tied and his ankles were shackled to one another, and a heavy padlock. He stumbled, frantic cries escaping from parched lips and a hoarse throat, from hours of screaming within the cell. His mouth muffler had fallen, dropping onto the ground, speckled with blood and saliva from the harsh beatings he had endured. The boy's hands were tied with a rope of unrelenting straw, knotted in place over slender, malnourished wrists. He stumbled towards the door, towards a salvation he hoped, he wished that he could reach. Simon shook his head, a hidden, certainly malicious smile spreading his lips behind the mask he kept clapped over his lower face, running a gloved hand through pale golden locks, his other hand raised, pointing his scope. "I didn't say Simon Says, boy." Pale, violent eyes snapped to attention, and the arrow was fired. The last cry from the boy was replaced by the sound of gurgling as blood spewed out of the wound where the sleek arrow had punctured right through his throat, and the sound of a body flopping against the cold stone floor, metal chains clanking, the last twitches of a body struggling to survive, to hold on to life. Then silence. Stunned screams echoed through the uneasy group as the now 11 bit at their mouth gag cloths, panicked eyes wide and frantic as their captor lowered his weapon, a decorated crossbow painted in black and gold. Slender fingers plucked another well-painted bolt from the quiver by his side, an exaggerated sigh leaving his lips, dripping with condescending sympathy for the fear the other captors were oozing. The bolt was swiftly deposited into the crossbow nook, string pulled back, and the bow cocked for a new shot on whichever of the unlucky 11 were to break his rules next. He didn't follow the rules. A pity we had to lose someone so early. Simon chuckled low and dark. Watching the terrified captives squirm in their ropes and shackles. Teasingly, he moved his crossbow across their faces, watching each shriek in terror as the sharp end of the bolt passed just inches before their eyes, so close to stabbing them blind, leaving their body lifeless on the floor, like the poor boy who had stepped out of line. Now, let's play again, shall we? Simon says.